So knowing that we got a little bit of these 80s vibes going here today, I was recently thinking about one of the great innovators from the 80s, Mr. Nolan Bushnell. So if you don't know who Nolan is, he's the inventor of Atari and so many of the great video games that fueled the 80s. And about 10 years ago, we had him speak with us right here in Milwaukee at a version of this conference. Super cool. He even played video games that he created against us later in that evening. Needless to say, he seriously kicked my ass at Asteroids. And he had no problem rubbing it in either. There's evidence of that. But what I really liked about him too was just that he talked, as keynote, he talked about innovation under the context of collaboration. He talked about having an environment and culture that brought people together. Diverse people, diverse ideas, think tanks, collaborative working sessions. Essentially the lesson that innovation and momentum can only truly come through collaboration and partnerships. So let me now give the stage to one of our respected executive leaders here at Pellera, who will host a panel on collaboration, momentum, and doing the next right thing, my friend Emily Martin.
Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get you to help me out here, and we're gonna just shift some chairs while we get our panelists introduced. I agree with you. Collaboration is everything when it comes to being able to deliver on the promise of technology, especially when you start to think about AI, because the one thing that I think about AI is that it's really unlocked this ability for all of us to tap into our human creativity and what's possible in the world. So Jack, I'm gonna get you to introduce our panelists to come on stage. We're gonna have a conversation about the diverse ways that these customers are leaning into the possibility that technology unlocks for us.
So please welcome Gretchen White, Tunde Oni-Daniel, Ted Hughes, and Laura Davidson.
Tunde, Ted, come on, grab a seat. We're gonna get cozy with each other. As we settle into the conversation, and Gretchen, since you're at the end here, I'm gonna get you to start. Would you mind just sharing a little bit about your background and what you're doing at Twin Cities?
Sure. I'm Gretchen White, and I'm currently the CIO of the Metropolitan Council. It's a state-like agency that provides services to the community for environmental services. So if you want to flush your toilet in the Twin Cities, that's us. We also have fixed bus routing, light rail. We also have a service where we provide dynamic routing, which helps disabled and elderly people get to where they need to go. And then we do parks planning and provide housing, low-income housing. We actually own homes that we rent out. So a large variety of items that we service. I'm actually kind of new to the role, about 15 months in. So I have a lot of next right steps to figure out still. And I'm happy to be here.
Congrats on the new gig. Thanks for being here, Gretchen. Laura, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, so Laura Davidson. I'm the CIO over at American Axle Manufacturing. So we are manufacturing in the auto industry, supplier to most of the OEMs globally, 18 countries, about 80 manufacturing sites, 20,000 employees. So nice operation, gives a lot of opportunity for growth and automation and good stuff. Keeps the IT team quite engaged with the footprint there. I've been there also for about 3 years now, 15 months as the CIO, went in as the CISO. So
love that.
Yep,
Yeah,
happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tunde, did you want to introduce yourself?
There's a very interesting pattern going on here.
Yeah.
This was not intentional. Tunde Oni-Daniel, Deputy CTO for OneMain Financial, been with OneMain for 5 years, 7 months, and 14 days, not counting. But I recently got the nod to become Deputy CTO, joined the company as a technology CISO, and since moved into how we enable the business get to outcomes better. We're a financial services company. We started as a lending business, been doing that for 100 years, and be partnered with Pellera for over 30, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And Specifically within our space, we kind of been growing our portfolio from being a single business on lending, and we have a insurance portfolio, a cards business, a wellness product, and a unified auto product portfolio. But not cool things like they do with enabling people. We just help people, hardworking Americans across the U.S.
Yeah.
Nice to be here.
Thank you so much. Ted, did you want to introduce yourself?
All right, so I guess finally.
Yeah.
So Ted Hughes, I'm the CIO for Fidelity and Guarantee Life and Annuity Company out of Des Moines, Iowa.